Painted white. De noche todos los gatos son pardos. By night, all the cats seem to be brownish green color. That is a commonly used phrase for the treasured pueblos blancos of the Andalusian province of Spain. Imagine a place where houses seem to float in the sky like clouds. Yes, you read it correctly. A simple glance at these breathtaking homes painted in a stark white color with an assortment of gorgeous flower pots decorating the grills and doors of each house will make you feel like you are walking on clouds. Pueblos Blancos, the name is rightly given to many towns and villages in Andalusia, widely spread across the cities of Casares, Gaucin, and Friciliana. If you have an eye for paintings and a taste for knowing the history of the places you travel, then this part of Spain is going to be a jackpot. Caves filled with Paleolithic paintings, Neolithic dolmens, reminiscence of Bronze and Copper Age, Roman roads, Visigoth fountains, and Moorish towers, all this jam packed in this one little province. It's a small packet with an atomic blast. Here's a little history lesson for all you curious cats reading this. These villages hold an astonishing amount of cultural heritage. Created during the 800 years of Muslim settlement, it was the Berber tribes that pronounced their settle in this region. They arrived during 740 and started building towers as early warning signs against attacks, which was rightly so as the area was well known as the lasting frontier between the Muslim and the Christian kingdoms. As time passed, mosques were torn down and churches were built in their place. These houses have been built across mountains of four rugged sierras, which are Grazalema, Margarita, Ronda, and Ubrique. Another astonishing fact about these Pueblos Blancos is that several of them have the word de la Frontera attached: Jimena, Castellar, Arcos, Cortes, and Vejer. All these were frontier villages, but they kept changing as this hostile country had faced many battles, the Muslims struggling to hold on to their terrain, while the Christians desperate and determined to win it back at all cost. The now famous tourist attraction is an ancient custom that has been passed down through countless generations. Earlier, it was the job of women to paint the houses white after every monsoon season and decorate them with an assortment of beautiful flowers. Apart from tradition, another reason for doing this was because white absorbs the least amount of heat. Without further ado, listed below are some of the spectacular towns from this breathtaking array. The first is Arcos de la Frontera. Mazes running along a street, this town is brimming with the reminiscence of its Arab inhabitants. Arcos de la Frontera resides on a sheer cliff in Cadiz, Andalusia. A well-preserved town where culture is everything and can be viewed in their festival celebrations such as Easter and in their food preferences like the Iberian pig and preference of horticulture products mainly. This old town has also been declared as property of cultural interest. The main attraction of this town is its architecture, which depicts all the different rulers who have called this land their home. In the middle of the town, there is the Plaza del Cabildo. Most of the notable buildings are situated here. For instance, the town hall and the Ducal Castle, a Muslim fortress rebuilt in the 15th century. The second place is Khuskar village. Tell me something, did you like the Smurf movie? How about those little blue houses for the little blue Smurfs? Now imagine this in real life. If you can't imagine, then no need to sweat because this village will provide you with the visual input. The Khuskar village in the Malaga region of southern Andalusia claims to be the only Smurf village in the world. With all its homes painted in Smurf blue back in 2011 to celebrate the premiere for Sony Pictures, it is a perfect getaway from the typical Pueblos Blancos of the region. The third one is Ronda. There are lots to see in the city of castles. Being on a great vantage point, the city is located on either side of the Tojo del Ronda, a more than 150-meter deep gorge. Celts, Phoenicians, Romans and Arabs all had inhabited this land, which was reconquered by the Catholic monarchs. The city is divided into two halves. One dating back to the 13th century, that is the reminiscent of the Arab age, protected by the Almocabar Gate, which provides you access to the south of the Guadalquivir, while the more modern Ronda, dating back to the 16th century, can be experienced on the north side of the river and can be accessed through the Carlos First Gate. Some of the most exquisite palaces are the palaces of Mondragon and the Marquis of the Salvatierra, the House of the Moor.